All right, can you say your name one more time, please?
Ebie Lynch.
Ebie Lynch. And what are we doing here?
We are at the Black Cowboy event here at McClatchy Park, and it is beautiful weather. So if you're not here, you are missing out.
All right. So, I mean, we had a brief conversation, and we talked about a couple of things.
Yes, we did.
Before we actually get into that, you mentioned that you do have some surprising news that you're going to be running for this year here in California. Would you like to explain to our audience what you're going to be running for?
That is correct. My name is Ebie Lynch, and I am running for California Lieutenant Governor in the 2026 primary event. So come on out to our next event, because I'm going to be coming all around Sacramento and California to come and meet you, the Californians that I want to be able to represent.
Okay. Why Lieutenant Governor? Why not another position or something else in the California government?
Well, I really believe that Lieutenant Governor is a position that most people don't value the way they should. It has a lot of power to be able to exert some change in this state, this great state of California that we live in. So I want to be able to affect education, higher education. I want to be able to affect homelessness. And homelessness is affected because the price of everything has gone up, including the price of housing. And I think I can be able to make a difference as Lieutenant Governor. Okay.
And have you had any other aspirations before this? Have you ever held any other position in the government before?
Well, I was 24 years in the military.
Okay.
I also worked for quite some time in our justice system. As a nurse in the prisons.
Okay.
I didn't have an aspiration to go into politics at all. This is actually a calling from God for me. I went into it at the time kicking and screaming because I was retired, and I said, I want to enjoy my time. But you know what? After talking to my father, my papa above, I realized that all the things that I wanted and I was asking for, he had already blessed me with all the resources necessary. So he said, why not you? And
Okay.
I said, yeah, you're right, Lord. So I heeded the call and got in, and I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I appreciate your service. Thank you.
Thank you.
For your contribution to the United States. We always appreciate that. Now, we had another conversation about, if you want, this is up to you. You don't have to say it. But your current political affiliation, do you mind talking about that? And if not, it's all good.
So I am a Republican, and some people have asked, well, why are you a Republican? Because, here in California, most people of my ethnicity are with another party. First and foremost, I want to say that for me, running is not about being Republican, being Democrat, being independent, or being other. I don't attest to the Dior's. I believe it's about the policies and the person running. You have to look at the individual, what they stand for, what they're willing to do, and what they have done. So I am a Republican because my values are most aligned with the Republican Party at this time. And I am very strongly a believer of Jesus Christ, of my faith. And I felt called to make sure that I'm aligned in every aspect of my life with my beliefs, with my faith.
Okay. Let's get into reparations, because part of our channel is we do reparations. We had a conversation about it. Can you tell me your idea, what your understanding of reparations is?
Sure. So reparations is about making someone whole, or coming as close as possible to making someone whole. And I think that here in our great country, the United States, we have a lot to look back on and to do better on. Reparations, there are quite a few reparations groups out there, and I think that the one that I support the most is the one that I have met today, because we share the same values about reparations and making sure that reparations is not used as a way to divide us. We've been divided in so many different ways before, colorism, social, economically, and we want to make sure that everybody who has been affected by slavery it has a voice in this. And I don't think that reparations is about the money. There's so many different ways of making somebody whole. It's not just about money, because if you just throw money at it, then we're going to continue to do what has been done in the past and never worked. It's about understanding the hurt. It's about looking beyond the person and looking into the future and saying this is what they need now and what they would need in the future. So we have to come together as a peoples and say, how can we be able to make people whole so that they can move forward and not carry on that burden of hurt that has been carried for so many generations.
Okay. All right. So if I can ask you, where are you originally from?
So I was born in Nigeria.
Okay.
I came here to the United States with my father. He was an engineer for Shell. And I lived in South Central Los Angeles.
All right.
That was
Shout out
my
to
original home.
South Central.
And I went to Crenshaw High School.
Crenshaw.
Yes. I grew up in LA, and I decided to go into the military because my mom and my brother got together and said, hey, we got something for you. You can actually be an actress because we know you want to go into the theater and do all that. You could be an actress in the military. And I said, what? And so I joined and found out that no, that wasn't true.
That's funny.
But it was the best decision that I ever made because I learned so many skills. I learned to endure. I learned that it's not about me. Sometimes it's more important to focus on the mission that we all have than my personal wants. I learned how to be able to think outside the box because sometimes you're it. So I really would recommend people going into the military. There's more than just the paycheck that you're going to get from it.
So it sounds like, in addition to that, did you, I guess in a way, feel like there was some level of, you learned some disciplinary action in your life too as well? And has that helped you in the future for you at all?
Yes.
Okay.
So many times in my life, that discipline, that training has kicked in automatically. There are times when I am so exhausted, but the discipline that I got from the military, oh my goodness, it helped me to be able to say, okay, Ebie, it's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get going. And I do it. And I look back and see what I've accomplished in the day, and I amaze myself at times. But that's because it was ingrained in me during the time that I spent in the military that it's not about you, it's about the mission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to say to the audience, to the viewership? And where could people reach you to support you in your lieutenant governorship race?
Yes, so I am also part of the BBOA, the Black Business Owners Association, and we're going to be having an awards show this September 28th. So please, please, please go on to the BBOA website, www.b.o.a.com, and check it out because we need all the support that we can get to make sure that our dollars go to where they should go to. That is to the people who are trying to build a better future for all of us within our community.
All right, wonderful. Is that it, or is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, please come onto my website. If you want to know anything about me, I'd love to be able to talk to you. www.ebielynchforcalifornia.com. That's EBIELYNCH for FOR California.com.
All right.